national educator.
Welcome, dear learner, to our today's history and government revision lesson. And our focus, dear learner, will be to revise various questions that will touch on subtopics ranging from concepts learned all the way from Form 1 all through to Form 4. So welcome even as we begin our lesson. And I want us to straight away go to our first question, dear learner. Our first question: identify 5 causes of the Nandi resistance against British invasion in Kenya. I repeat, identify 5 causes of the Nandi resistance against British invasion in Kenya. Dear learner, before you begin answering any history question, be it in an exam mode or be it during your revision time, always remember to underscore or underline key words. Therefore, for this particular question, I will help you understand or identify some of these key words. For example, the first word there is identify. Please underline that. The second point is 5, because it will give you the connotation that this is a closed-ended question, whereby you are supposed to give us only 5 responses. The third point to underline is causes, because as you'll realize when you'll be discussing these areas, there are also things to do with the effects. So therefore, we are not asking of any other thing except causes. And lastly, you will be underlining Nandi resistance. Nandi resistance, why? Because apart from the Nandi resistance, we also had other reactions by the Africans towards the colonial rule in Kenya. And therefore, our focus for today, dear learner, is on Nandi resistance. Again, remember that for you to understand this question well, again, understand the placement of this question as far as the topic is concerned. This is chapter 2 of Form 3 work under the establishment of colonial rule in Kenya. And we are narrowing down to African reaction to the colonial rule in Kenya. We had various reactions. For example, we had those that collaborated or welcomed the invaders or the foreigners. We also have those that resisted. An example of those that collaborated, we give the Maasai. Resistance, for today we are focusing on the Nandi. Remember, we also had another category of reaction that is called the mixed reaction. Those that either began by collaborating and then later resisted, or those that began by resisting and then later collaborated. But for us not to lose focus, dear learner, our question is on Nandi resistance. Before we answer this question, let me help you understand the word identify. The word identify simply means to associate someone or something closely with, or regard as having strong links with. Associating something closely with. Let's go back to that question. What are we associating here? We are associating Nandi resistance and the British invasion in Kenya. and we are focusing on why did the Nandi resist. So in terms of identifying, we only need you to pick out or to pinpoint. Go to the key thing, pinpoint, tell us this is why they resisted.